Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill coming to the Memorial Auditorium. Enter every day at local3news.com.
Some very funny actors in town hope to tickle your funny bone with the latest show put on by East Brainerd Community Theatre. The show is called Drinking Habits. Greg Rambin and Natalie Anastasia star in the comedy, which opens on March 8th. The show is funny, but their mission is serious because this show is raising money for the Chattanooga Area Food Bank, right?
That is correct.
That's part of the mission of East Brainerd Community Theatre. Isn't that right? Every show you kind of pick a different charity to give back to?
That is correct.
A year ago I was sitting here and we were doing it for the Alzheimer's Association on Golden Pond and with the food bank, asking you to come in and vote for your favorite actor that you see in the show, The Drinking Habits, and also you can donate peanut butter, canned fruit, canned vegetables, and canned soups.
So you can just bring that with you when you come.
Yes.
So this is a funny show. Am I right, Natalie?
It's very funny, yes.
Set the plot. So you're a nun.
I play a nun. I play Sister Augusta at the Sisters of Perpetual Sewing convent. And the whole thing is that she and her fellow nun, Sister Philomena, have been secretly making wine to keep the convent doors open. And Mother Superior hates wine. You're not allowed to say it in the convent, so we have to use all kinds of funny phrases instead of wine. So they've been doing that in secret to kind of keep the convent open and keep the doors, people coming in.
Okay, so then you're the priest.
Yes, I am the priest of the local parish there that has some difficulty with the nuns, as one can infer from the plot line that Natalie just gave you. He also has a past. There's a lot of closed doors, slamming doors. There are also some people who have mistaken identities. This is what you would call an all-out farce.
Yeah. So does anybody, because it's a small cast, a cast of what, 8 you said?
Yes.
So does anybody imbibe?
Not on purpose.
But is that part of the humor?
Yeah.
Okay. So, not to give it away, but are you the one who imbibes?
I do imbibe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so is that part of the fun? Is that one of your most fun scenes or two? The fun of...
you suddenly, there is a time where Father Chenille, the character I play, who is suspecting that Rome is sending spies into his local parish to get rid of him as the priest there. And he and the cardinal, or who he thinks is the cardinal, share a couple of glasses of punch that has accidentally been spiked.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, okay, what's the reason, not to make you give it away, Natalie, but you said that you have to make the wine.
Right.
For the sake of keeping the doors open. Why?
Right. Well, the nuns normally they've been making grape juice and selling it to the locals in town, but it's not bringing on enough money.
Oh, I gotcha. They want more.
They want more. But the wine is very successful, as wine often is very successful.
Right.
And their mission, what they do, they mend and sew all the robes for the church, and they're worried that they're going to be considered insignificant, and Rome's going to close them down, and everybody's just paranoid that this convent is going to shut down.
So well-written comedies, one of the great things about them is how tightly they are written, right? That humor is typically very quick.
Yes.
Almost like it's past you before you're getting it. So the audience laughter is sometimes a little bit delayed.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Is
for
this
sure.
one of those shows?
Yeah, I think it's all a matter of timing. People talk about, dramas being difficult. Comedy is really difficult because it is truly a team effort. Even though we do have a small cast of 8 people, you've got to get that timing that door shutting over here has got to open over here at the same time to get that visual comedic effect as well as from the funny script.
Okay, let's talk about the participatory nature of theater then, because you on the stage respond to the audience in the seat. So unlike a drama where you might hear a gasp, you're hoping to get a lot of laughter.
Very much.
But that then affects the pace.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I've always talked about in comedies that the audience is, in our cast of 8, the audience is the 9th cast member because they do provide a bit of the fuel, whether or not it's going to be propelled forward or is it going to slow down.
So you don't want people to not be genuine with their response, but it's a situation where if it's funny, laugh.
Yes.
Because it throws you. You don't want people to be so polite that you don't know
No,
if it's hitting the mark.
Yeah.
Come fully prepared to laugh. Don't be afraid to laugh.
Yes.
In fact, if you want, I think the church has a special place right outside the doors where you can park your brain. Just leave it right there, and they will guide you to your seat, and you can just laugh all through the show.
Definitely don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Have y'all had fun in the course of your rehearsals, like watching it click? Things that you always thought, or the scenes that you think are kind of funny, but then they become some of the most humorous? Has that happened?
Well, last night I know, and I don't want to give it away, but something happened because we now had a table with a tablecloth, and there's someone who was under the table at one time and suddenly wakes up. That's semi-funny, but the way that Dana made it happen last night, coming out, again, come, park your brain outside and see what happens for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the trick about coming. It opens March 8th.
Yes.
But what they do at East Brainerd Community Theatre is you can't leave your brain at the parking lot until you've gotten your ticket.
Exactly.
Because they don't just do things with a Thursday, Friday, Saturday show.
Right.
So they've got 2 Saturday matinees at 2:30.
Yes.
Correct.
But then one week it's a Friday, Saturday run.
Yes.
One weekend it's a Thursday,
Saturday. Yes.
run. So the best thing you can do is go to their website, which is ebct.com.
ebctchat.com.
See, they make that complicated too. ebctchat.com. Get your tickets. It's at Christ Methodist Church, which is a great big venue. You'll not have a bad seat. And go and laugh until you hurt.
Yes.
It's going to be very funny.
Break
Very
legs.
silly. Thank you.
Here's a toast to you. Cheers.
Cheers, Julie.
You wake up, clock in, and put in a hard day's work. But what happens when an ordinary workday takes a turn for the worse? If you were injured on the job and feel like no one has your back, we do. Give us a call. It's more to us. It's personal.